Good morning, y'all. Today's verses. Take special note of anyone who does not obey our instruction in this letter. Do not associate with them in order that they may feel ashamed. Yet do not regard them as an enemy, but warn them as you would a fellow believer. 2 Thessalonians 3:14 through 15. Our daily devotional begins, tough love. In 2 Thessalonians, Paul, Silas, and Timothy are writing to encourage believers, but also to give some tough love. In chapter 3, they specifically warn against idleness in the sense of those who have stopped working and started living off others' labor as they wait for the end times. 2 Thessalonians 3:10 says, "The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat." It is important to set expectations and hold people responsible for them. You should not let those around you idle in their duties and leech off of those putting in the work. Often in school, you will be assigned a group project, and usually there are the ones who take the work seriously, and then there are the ones who just skate by and take the credit. Paul says that you should not associate with the slackers and instead warn them of their idleness. In other words, do not simply go with the flow or turn a blind eye. Call out their behavior and warn them of the consequences. And most importantly, do so as though they are a brother, not an enemy. What does that mean? Choose your words carefully, consider the audience, and address them appropriately. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Proverbs 12:18. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. Proverbs 15:2. I have two friends who I'm extremely close with, and we've known each other for over 20 years. We've built strong relationships, and because of that, we're very blunt with each other when we notice someone doing something stupid. But we've earned that. We've earned that trust and earnestness and respect over time. We can say to each other, "Hey, you're being an idiot. Stop that," and respect it and take the advice. If I'm addressing a peer or a coworker who I don't know well, I'm going to be more measured in my words. "Hey, we should all be putting in our share. Please share some ideas on how you can contribute." Or more directly, "It'd be great if you could do XYZ for this part." And the warning, it's going to cause problems if you do not put in your share. Now, unfortunately, this does not guarantee that they'll listen or change their ways. However, you can be confident that you did your best to remedy the situation. And if you're on the receiving end of correction, remember, the way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Proverbs 12:15. Do not ignore those who are idle or straying on their path. Offer gentle correction, and do not be stubborn in your ways that you do not listen to guidance. Dear Lord, please help me not only to not stray from the path, but also not to idle and stagnate. Please help me to continue growth towards you. Soften my heart so that I may receive your corrections with thanks and gratitude. And guard my tongue from malice when I come across those who have idled and need correction. We owe it all to you, Lord, to work hard towards a righteous life on this earth. In your name, amen. Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. Proverbs 10:4. Thank you for joining me again today, and God bless.